Thank you for putting that away. I appreciate it. Okay, so as I said, we had finished earlier and we had looked at that sentence. We packed our things in compact bags so we didn't need to take the truck. Okay, and when we read that sentence, we focused on one of the words that maybe was a little bit new or unfamiliar, that word compact. Can you say compact?
Compact.
Compact. Can you say compact, Josh?
Compact.
Compact, good job. Yeah, we talked a little bit about what that word means. So today we're going to begin by starting on using our vocabulary chart, our graphic organizer here. And the reason we're doing that is because we know that the more connections we make to a word, okay, when we're learning the new word, the easier it is to remember that word and for it to become part of our vocabulary. And remember, so when I say vocabulary, I'm talking about all the words that you know, right? When you start kindergarten, you know already about 5,000 words. Kindergartners have a vocabulary of about 5,000 words that they use. Do you know how many in 5th grade you probably know? You probably know about 20,000 words in your vocabulary that you know how to use when you're talking and reading. And guess how many you're gonna need to know by the time you finish high school?
1 million.
Not a million, but it is a big number. It's like 50,000, okay? So every time we can, we try to learn new words and add it to our everyday vocabulary. And one way to do that is to make lots of connections. So let's do that, all right? I'll do most of the writing here today for you, all right? So maybe the two of you can look onto here, okay? And maybe, would one of you like to write that word compact in the middle? You? Okay. So remember, so how many syllables is compact? Let's pound it out. Compact, right? So good job. It's 2 syllables, Josh. Good. Okay, so C-O-M. I'm going to help you with writing that because this is a new word. And then packed. Act. So P. You got it. Nice job. Excellent. Compact. Excellent. Okay. So compact. First, a good strategy to use, as we've done lots of times before, is let's look it up in a dictionary, right? So let's see what the meaning is in a dictionary. All right. So here's the word compact. I've already entered it into this dictionary. And it says here that it means to press together, right? So we've talked a little bit about that part of the word sort of means with, okay? So when we put things together with something else, we make it smaller, more compact, okay? We combine it or we press it together, all right? So I will write the definition for us and we'll look at it here, okay? So we've got the word compact, and one definition is to press together or make smaller, okay? Press together or make smaller, right? Smaller in space. So the objects aren't necessarily smaller, but it gets pressed together to make a smaller space. Do you remember some of the examples we talked about when we first encountered the word?
Examples like compact, like the garbage truck.
Yeah,
compact.
the garbage truck. And you know what? I looked up on the internet a picture of a garbage truck in a video. You want to see a little bit of this? Have you ever seen this, Josh? Where, like, you've seen a garbage compactor, right? Like the truck, and it takes your trash, right? And this is like a video on top of the garbage compactor truck, and it's compacting the.
That looks scary just to be up
there. Yeah. That's why it's probably just the camera that's up there, not a person. But do you see how the machine, right? If this is the inside of the truck, is compacting it. Yeah, that's just an ad. Okay, that's all I wanted to show anyway. Okay, you got an idea of that, right? It pushes it, it presses it together to make it take up a smaller space.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned on the video that you saw in science, it actually made it into a cube, right? Big square cube. Okay, so one example, right? One example connection that we can make to the word compact is like a garbage compactor makes the truck, right? Makes trash smaller, right? It pushes trash together and makes trash smaller. Okay. I have another. Can you think of any other use of the word compact?
Oh yeah, like you compact, like you put together like blocks.
Okay. So
Like the ones we use in math.
Yeah. So you could take lots of different blocks that are all over the place, and you can compact them together to make a compact cube, pushing all the blocks together. Yeah, good job. I'll write that down. So compact blocks, right? That's describing what the blocks will look like after you push them all together. Here's another idea I was thinking about. Okay, so here's an example of like a full-size car, right? Like a big SUV. And have you heard of a car referred to as a compact car? Have you ever heard of that? A compact car? Sometimes parking spaces say for compact cars only. It means that the car needs to be smaller if it's going to park there. You want to guess why I've got a picture of this Hyundai Ioniq on here?
Because it's a compact car.
It's a compact car, and you know what the personal connection is here? This is my car. I've got a car that looks just like that. It's an electric car, and it's quite small compared to other cars. I don't know if you've ever seen it in the school parking lot, but it's called a compact car. Good question. It's not the same car. This color is not the same color. This color is gray. Mine is kind of a little bit bluish green. Okay.
Like that
So
one though.
yeah, so a compact car like this one, right, means a car where they took all the things that you need, steering wheel, everything that you need, and they kind of push it together to make a smaller car. Okay, so we're describing the cars, we're describing the blocks, we're describing what the trash looks like, and we're describing the luggage where we push all the clothes and things that they need for the trip together to make it more compact. So because it's a describing word, we're going to call it an adjective. Remember that word adjective? It means a describing word. Okay, so let's think of a synonym. Synonyms mean words that are similar. Similar words are synonyms. So a similar word to compact might be, what would you say? Like, Josh, what are you thinking? Like, compact. Another word for compact would be maybe, any ideas? Maybe smaller. A compact car is a small car.
Or like compact, like a box is smaller.
It can be, yeah. If you push a lot of things together in the box, it can make it smaller. In fact, it could get snug, right? To make everything pushed together to make it snug.
How they always, I seen why your boxes always come like beat up. They actually chuck it out of the fan. I see that happen.
Right, yeah, I've seen that happen too.
They just go like, even if it's too fast, so they don't look, they just chuck it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna try.
So a synonym, which means a similar word to compact, could mean smaller or snug. How about, let's think about the opposite, an antonym. What would the opposite of compact be? A word that's the opposite of small.
Uncompact. Large.
Larger, yeah, sure. Large, or when you expand, right? Instead of pushing things together, if we go like this, we're making them bigger. We're expanding, larger, expanding. Good job. These are all great antonyms, which means the opposite, right? Expanded, opposite of compact. Well done. Good job. All right. Super. Let's move on now. Thank you. Did a great job with that. Let's move on now to fluency, okay? So remember with fluency, right, we've got lots of three particular things we're always working on to get better at reading, right? The first one is decoding, right? So we want to be able to read the words based on the letters that we see, right? Like k, p, kt, right? That's decoding the word compact. What we're working on now is fluency. And fluency, right? Fluency is really important. Fluency refers to how quickly you read the words and how smoothly you read the words. And that's also really important to reading, okay? And what we know about fluency, right? What we know about fluency is we can use this strategy called repeated readings, right? You're remembering this from last year, repeated readings. The more you read the same words or the